Alright, let me talk to you for a minute. We all step into this arena called fatherhood, thinking we know the game plan. But let me tell you, life has a funny way of throwing punches you never see coming. Those moments, the ones that bring you to your knees, the sleepless nights, the worry that claws at you, those are the moments that define you. Imagine turning the darkest moments of fatherhood into the fuel that ignites your greatest transformation. Are you ready to harness that power? Because today we're not just talking about surviving, we're talking about thriving, about taking that raw, unfiltered pain and chiseling it into purpose. My name is Wealthy Minded, and I'm here to tell you that what you're feeling, that pressure, that doubt, it's real. But so is your strength, so is your capacity to overcome. This journey isn't meant to be walked alone. We're going to explore how to face those inner demons, how to lean on the brotherhood that's waiting to lift you up, and how to forge a future that's not just brighter for your kids, but for you, the man, the father, the warrior. It's about building a legacy, not of perfection, but of relentless growth and unwavering love. So if you're here, it means you're ready to do the work, you're ready to dig deep. This isn't about quick fixes or easy answers. This is about a fundamental shift, a reawakening of the giant within. We're going to lay down the blueprint for transforming your struggles into your superpowers. It's time to stop letting the pain define you and start using it to design your destiny. Let's get into it, because your greatest chapter is waiting to be written. So, let's get real for a second. This fatherhood thing, it's the toughest and most rewarding job on the planet, no doubt. But it comes with its share of shadows, doesn't it? Those moments of fear, of uncertainty, of feeling like you're just not measuring up. Society often tells us, as men, as fathers, to suck it up, to be the stoic rock. But I'm here to tell you that true strength, the kind that really lasts, the kind that inspires, it starts with acknowledging what's really going on inside. It's about having the guts to look those fears right in the eye and say, I see you, I feel you, but you don't own me. This isn't about being fearless. It's about acting despite the fear, about understanding its presence but not letting it dictate your path or your peace. Embracing vulnerability. Now there's a concept that can make some fellas uncomfortable. We've been conditioned to see it as weakness, as a chink in the armor. But let me reframe that for you. Vulnerability is courage. It's the raw, unfiltered honesty to admit when you're struggling, when you're scared, when you don't have all the damn answers. And guess what? Nobody has all the answers, especially when it comes to raising another human being. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable is like opening the floodgates. It lets out the pressure, the pretense, and makes room for genuine connection. First with yourself, and then with those around you. It's the bedrock of authentic strength, the kind that doesn't need to shout to be heard. Think about it. How can you guide your children through their own emotional storms if you're terrified of your own? It's okay to not know everything. In fact, admitting that is incredibly liberating. Fatherhood isn't a performance. It's a journey of constant learning, adapting, and growing right alongside your kids. When you drop the facade of having it all figured out, you create space for real teachable moments, for genuine connection. Your kids don't need a perfect hero. They need a present, honest father who's willing to navigate the complexities of life with integrity and humility. This acceptance of imperfection is a powerful lesson in itself, for you and for them. Allowing yourself to feel deeply, man, that's where the magic happens. We're often taught to suppress, to numb, to distract ourselves from emotions that feel too big or too painful. But those emotions are messengers. Sadness, anger, frustration, even fear, they're all trying to tell you something. When you give yourself permission to truly feel them, without judgment, without rushing to fix them, you start to understand them. You start to understand yourself on a much deeper level. This isn't about wallowing, it's about processing. It's about letting the emotion move through you so it doesn't get stuck and fester, turning into resentment or bitterness. This emotional intelligence is a superpower in fatherhood. This internal work, this willingness to face your fears and feel your emotions, this is the absolute foundation. It's the concrete slab you pour before you can build that skyscraper of a life you envision for yourself and your family. It's not always comfortable, I won't lie to you. There will be days when it feels like you're wrestling a damn grizzly bear in the dark. But every time you choose to face that discomfort, every time you choose honesty over hiding, you get stronger, you build resilience. You cultivate an inner peace that no external storm can truly shake. This is the first, most crucial step toward transforming pain into a profound, unwavering purpose. Alright, so you've started that internal work, you're facing those fears, you're allowing yourself to feel. That's a monumental step, brother. But let me tell you something I've learned time and time again. No champion wins alone. You need a team, you need a corner, you need a brotherhood. Once you start opening up to yourself, the next powerful move is to open up to other fathers who get it, who are walking a similar path, who understand the unique pressures and joys of this incredible journey. It's about realizing you're not an island, especially when the waters get choppy. There's a unique power in shared experience, a comfort in knowing you're not the only one navigating these challenges. Think about the toughest battles you've faced. Now imagine going through them with someone who's been in those same trenches, someone who can look you in the eye and say, "I've been there, and here's how I got through," or even just, "I'm here with you." That's the power of connecting with other fathers. They understand the sleepless nights fueled by worry, the frustration of not knowing how to handle a certain situation, the immense pride of watching your child succeed, and the quiet fear of failing them. This isn't about complaining, it's about connecting, about finding solidarity in the shared human experience of fatherhood, with all its beautiful complexities. Sharing your experiences, the good, the bad, and the downright ugly, is like letting off steam from a pressure cooker. When you voice your struggles, your doubts, your triumphs, you rob them of their power to isolate you. You bring them out into the light where they can be seen, understood, and often diminished. And it's not just about talking, it's about being heard, truly heard, by someone who isn't going to judge you but will offer a nod of understanding, a word of encouragement, or maybe even a piece of advice that could change your whole perspective. This act of sharing is an act of courage, and it forges bonds that are incredibly strong. And just as important as sharing, my friend, is listening. Man, do we need to listen more. Every father has a story, a unique set of challenges and victories. When you truly listen to another dad, you're not just offering support, you're gaining wisdom. You're learning new strategies, new perspectives. You might hear a piece of your own struggle in someone else's story and suddenly feel a little less alone, a little more understood. It's a two-way street, this brotherhood thing. It's about giving and receiving, about building each other up, about creating a space where it's safe to be vulnerable and real. This collective wisdom is an invaluable resource. This community, this brotherhood, it becomes your lifeline. It's a source of healing, a wellspring of strength, and a powerful catalyst for turning that pain we talked about into purpose. When you know you have a group of men who have your back, who understand your journey, the burdens feel lighter, the path ahead seems clearer. You're no longer just one man trying to figure it all out. You're part of a collective, a team, all working towards the same goal, to be the best fathers, the best men we can possibly be. This shared journey amplifies your strength and solidifies your resolve. Chapter 3: Forging the Future Daily Deposits into Your Legacy Account. Now we're talking. You've faced the fire within, you've found your tribe, your brotherhood. These are massive wins. But the game isn't over, it's just entering a new, more powerful phase. This is where we take all that awareness, all that support, and we channel it into daily, actionable habits. This is about creating a brighter future. Not by wishing for it, but by building it, brick by brick, day by day. It's about implementing practices that don't just help you cope, but help you heal, build unshakable resilience, and step into a profound sense of empowerment. These are the deposits you make into your legacy account, the one your children will draw from. Let's talk about some of these game-changing habits. Meditation, for instance. Now, before you think it's all incense and chanting, let me simplify. It's about finding stillness in the chaos. Just a few minutes a day to quiet the mind, to observe your thoughts without judgment, can create incredible clarity and calm. It's like a mental reset button. Then there's exercise. Your body is your vehicle, you gotta keep it tuned. Moving your body, whether it's hitting the gym, going for a run, or even just a brisk walk, releases stress, boosts your mood, and builds that physical fortitude that mirrors your mental strength. These aren't chores. They are investments in your well-being. And then, the most important piece of the puzzle: quality time with your children. I'm not just talking about being in the same room. I mean truly present, engaged, focused time. Put the phone away, turn off the TV, and connect. Play with them, read to them, listen to their stories, share your own. These are the moments that build unbreakable bonds. These are the moments they'll remember. This is your why. This is the purpose that fuels all the other work you're doing. Seeing their faces light up, Knowing you're a positive force in their lives, that's the ultimate reward, the ultimate motivator. These daily habits, consistently practiced, build a powerful resilience within you. Life will still throw curveballs, there will still be tough days, that's guaranteed, but your ability to bounce back, to weather the storms without breaking, will be exponentially greater. Resilience isn't about avoiding pain, it's about navigating it with strength and grace, learning from it, and coming out stronger on the other side. Each time you choose that healthy habit over an old, destructive pattern, you're reinforcing your commitment to yourself and your family, you're proving to yourself that you can overcome. Ultimately, this is about empowerment. It's about taking the reins of your life and actively shaping a narrative of strength, love, and purpose. No longer are you a victim of your circumstances or your past pain. You become the architect of your future, the author of your story. By implementing these daily practices, by nurturing your mind, body, and spirit, and by investing in your relationships, you transform that pain you once felt into the very fuel that drives your purpose. You become the father you were always meant to be, creating a legacy of love, strength, and unwavering commitment. So, there you have it. The path from pain to purpose isn't a sprint, it's a marathon, filled with challenges, learning, and incredible growth. It starts with the courage to face yourself, finds strength in the embrace of brotherhood, and is solidified by the daily commitment to building a better future. Remember, the struggles you face as a father don't define your limits. They reveal your potential for strength, for love, for transformation. You have the power within you to turn every setback into a setup for a greater comeback. This journey is about more than just being a good dad. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, and for your family. It's about creating a legacy that echoes with resilience, compassion, and unwavering purpose. The world needs strong, emotionally intelligent, present fathers. Your children need you, all of you. The authentic, vulnerable, powerful man you're capable of becoming. Don't shy away from the work, embrace it. The reward is a life of deeper connection and profound fulfillment. If you're ready to let your pain fuel your purpose, hit that like button, comment with your own experiences, and subscribe. Follow our channel and join a community where every dad supports another dad. Let's spark the fire of transformation together. This isn't just a channel, it's a movement, it's a commitment. Let's get after it. Let's build something incredible together. Anchor down, dig deep, and let's go.